Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome to another edition of Russ Can Fly. And I am flying!
It ain't really nothing to survive us. Natural born hustlers and survivors.
Shout to my hustle, they don't take no for an answer and they keep on pushing. I'm talking looking through the sofa underneath.
So here's the deal. I'm gonna do this subscriber shout out because I definitely always want to do that. Don't want to forget that. But yes, I'm gonna get out of here and I am going to the airport and I am going to fly. But before I do, want to send a subscriber shout out to Cloud Surf. Cloud Surf, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Definitely appreciate it. It's you that makes all of this possible. Just by subscribing, it continues to inspire me to do these videos and to stay the course. So Cloud Surf, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for the comment. I definitely appreciate it. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. The grounding is coming to an end. All right, so back in the cockpit, I got to do some pre-flight. But before that, yeah, I'm not playing around, man. No, I'm not trying to mess around. So I even give my man a little something, a little trim wheel. Yeah. Let's get that lights out going. See you guys. All right, take care. Let's start extra fuel. Oh, this.
Yep. So this is afterwards. So when you go here,
okay.
So you have everything on, beacons on, everything's good. So throttle's open a little bit. So you're gonna take the keys on the brakes, hands on this, and then turn it to start. And as it kicks in, you're gonna
full rich.
Full rich. Okay. Full rich.
Okay, the oil pressure's in the green. Lights as required.
So we're on. We have our nav light and our beacon on, so that's good enough for now.
Okay. And make sure it's required. We want to lead it out.
Yeah, like so. Twist it, give it a couple all the way. Twist. That's good enough.
All right. Pre-taxi, seatbelts harness. Now flaps up. Heat vents across. Avionics.
Alright, how do you hear me?
Yeah, I gotta get my noise canceling
Oh
on.
yeah, for sure. Probably the most important thing.
Like heaven.
Alright, you got me loud and clear? We're good? I got you as well, so.
Okay, yep, got you loud and clear. You got me?
Alright, yep, I got you.
Okay, very good. Alright, see me. So, ATIS.
COM 2, right? So we have two comms, 1 and 2 here. It's at this frequency, 118.925.
Okay.
And then in order to listen to it, you press that first COM 2 button.
Observation 1834 Zulu. Weather, wind 200 at 11, gusts 16, visibility 106,500, scattered. Ceiling 2000, broken. Temperature 22 Celsius, dew point 8, altimeter 3018.
On departure, climb to 1,000 feet AGL prior to making any turns. Runway 6, departure. Do not overfly the school left of center line. Flasher
Okay.
out.
That's all this. It's all part of it. So once we start moving, we'll
Okay. Do that thing.
Yeah.
5133 kilo.
Yep. More from the upper ramp. We're going to 24.
Okay.
It's this button. Oh.
Wings filled. Cessna 5133 kilo. Taxiing from the upper ramp for runway 24. Wings.
Perfect.
I remember some stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So what's going on in my head? Well, I'm so glad you asked. So this is the first time I've actually moved an airplane for 2 months and a week. And so I'm kind of in shock. Some of the stuff I don't remember. You see I was struggling with, the comm button on the radios. The checklist looked different from when I remember from last time. And just the feel of like the engine rumbling and all this kind of stuff. I mean, I have straight butterflies at this point. But I am just so thankful to be back in the cockpit.
I'm glad you said to go get that fuel topped off, because I remember flying this daggone thing before and I saw that low fuel light come on.
And that's kind of why this plane especially, I always just have it topped off so I know that I was at full. Because that left low fuel is going to stay on forever. It's gotten worse since you've been flying.
Yeah, I remember we were up there, man, and I was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like,
but now you know, you visually know it, that you have it full.
Right.
I just hope, I'm waiting for the day they actually fix it. We'll see. Your taxiing is good though.
You know, I've been, like I said, just trying to like really visualize, watching the videos over and over again.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that I've always worried about just like losing the feel for it.
You'll probably find yourself pretty good by the time you get it. Like you'll think you might feel like you're much worse than you think you are, but you know, like right now. But once you get up there, you'll be like, it's not. I didn't lose a beat.
Yeah.
So it's time for the first flight after 2 months. And I gotta tell you, there's like so many things going through my head. You know, can I do this? Oh, don't forget about the left turning tendency. Make sure you put in enough right rudder. Oh, and don't forget to try to stay center line. And don't panic, Russ. You can do this.
Good. I'll do this call.
Okay.
No. Wings traffic Cessna 5130 kilos departing runway 24, departing to the east on the left downwind wings.
Right. Nobody coming here, nobody on the field.
It's always interesting how fast my heart is beating every time I'm doing exactly what I'm doing now. Getting ready to enter the field, go full power, and take off. Never gets old, I'm telling you.
And if you want to add like, I'll tell you about it.
Okay, yeah, once we get ourselves situated.
Yep.
And the anticipation when I see those big, thick, white marks on the runway, it is just amazing.
Self-lined up.
All right, here we go.
Nice, keep those feet alive. A little bit of right rudder. Now rotate, nice smooth. Done. There's a little bit of a strong wind coming in from our left. Nice. You want to keep it climbing around about this side picture is good.
Okay.
A little too high now.
Okay.
Keep it right about here. Keep it like right here. We're good. You keep it here.
Okay.
Now we're climbing about 1100, 1200. Let's go. Let's say 1100, and then we'll turn left crosswind.
At 1,000.
And then, and then we'll turn left downwind and level off at 1,500.
Gotcha.
How's it feel?
You know, not too bad. I mean, I'm definitely feeling the wind, but I'm just gonna let the plane do its thing.
Yeah.
So I have to admit, after 2 months of not being in the cockpit, I was really worried that I was gonna forget everything I had learned prior to the whole shutdown. But I couldn't believe it. I was absolutely thrilled. I wasn't scared. I felt comfortable. All the movement didn't worry me, and I felt like I was actually able to fly the plane with no problem.
All right, guess we can make our turn.
Make a turn. Good coordination, right? Keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Keeping that ball in the middle, wherever it needs. Sometimes you might need even like a right rudder on this left turn because of our high power, high angle attack. Good, we got about 300 feet, so we got to level off. Now you can turn left downwind. Ooh. And stay right here at 1500 if you can.
Okay.
So the same idea, pitch, power, trim, okay?
Okay.
Remember when I said that to you?
Yeah.
A little bit, we'll go about, aim at a heading angle right about here.
Wings traffic, 91 Quebec Sierra is taking off for runway
Pitch,
24.
a little lower.
Power.
Good call. Wing says up to 2 kilos left downwind, departing better to the east. Wings. Good. Nice. Nice, and trim if you need to, right?
Yeah, just a little bit for now, just to get the feel.
Yep. So if you feel yourself have to press too hard on, force the plane into one direction too much, just be aware of that, and then trim to relieve those pressures. Right?
Gotcha.
I'm gonna put a bug for you right about that heading if you can.
Okay.
It's not gonna be like the clear headings because I'm just like looking at the map trying to avoid it or something. Stuff like that.
Right.
Try your best to stay right at 1500 if you can.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you to climb soon. Alright, so you can climb now up to 3000.
Climbing to 3,000.
Now, an interesting thing about this first flight. So this is my first flight lesson after 2 months of not flying at all. And so there were a couple things that were going on that I want to explain about this flight, and it's gonna look different. One, I'm rusty. And so, you know, my CFI is worried about doing too many, you know, maneuvers and stuff, slow flight and all that kind of stuff. So we're really just flying. And hopefully it comes out. But we actually end up flying the Jersey Shore, which was awesome. Two, it was really windy that day. There was some gusts, and so we were bouncing around a little bit. And he was worried that, you know, since I hadn't been in the cockpit for a while, you know, I would be a little bit out of it. And three, the president was in Allentown, and so that meant there was a flight restriction, so we had to be really careful about where we were going. So this flight is a little different, but I was just glad to be back in the cockpit.
That affects all the other ones as well. Because thrust and lift kind of work together because it's airflow over the wings itself, right? So when you're moving faster, you're going to be producing, there's going to be more airflow over the wings, so more lift is going to be produced by the wings itself.
Yeah.
But you need a lower angle of attack than you did before. Right?
Looks like we got a good cruise speed going.
Yeah, but this is a good speed to have. You know, when 90's a bit too slow, it can take a little while to get there. You know, depending on what I think. I don't know where are the wings. I think we do have a slight tailwind, maybe a crosswind at the moment. There's Monmouth I was talking about. It's kind of a big untowered field. You see it right there.
Oh yeah.
Which direction do you want to turn when we get to the shore?
Yeah, let's go to the left.
Alright, go to the left a little bit. We'll watch out for the Bravo.
Okay.
I'll let you know when to turn back.
See that cloud out the window? First time I've been that close to a cloud.
You take a little bit of power out, just a little bit. Right there is good.
Okay.
2300.
Okay, if you look at the compass that's right on the dashboard, if you look right over top of that, you'll see basically the Jersey Shore out the window. So that line there is the Jersey Shore. It's the distinction between the land and the Atlantic Ocean. And I'm telling you, this flight is just so beautiful.
Feel like one of those flag flyers.
Yeah.
Like when I go to the shore now, I don't know what that looks like.
What that looks like. Yeah. Very nice. You get right up to the edge, and then it won't turn.
Okay.
And focus when you're turning. I'm gonna do like 180s and that kind of stuff. Focus when you're turning to try and maintain this altitude.
Okay.
Look at it. You can tell how like disorienting the ocean can be itself.
Yeah, because I have.
You can't tell where the horizon is at all.
No.
At nighttime, it's just all black. It's terrifying. Actually, it's terrifying. When you're going out here and you see just complete darkness, because we have still light pollution, so we can't see the stars. The water's all black. I mean, even if there's ships there, it's kind of confusing, and it's really disorienting. And that's what you gotta be afraid of when you're flying at nighttime.
Yeah,
it's the same idea as flying into a cloud.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just. It looks like sky.
Yeah.
That is nuts. Yeah, that just looks like sky.
Yep.
The layer of clouds on top, kinda.
Yep.
So out of all the times that I've flown, this is the first time I actually flew to a place. We flew to the Jersey Shore, and I gotta tell you, the sights, I mean, these video pictures don't, do it any justice. And it just made me that much more hungry to become a private pilot. Like, being able to do this with other people, to show them this, my wife, my daughter, friends, whoever's interested. Oh, I just can't wait, because this was so amazing.
Looks pretty cool down there.
Yeah, it does.
The other thing that this flight taught me is just how disorienting it is to fly over or near bodies of water. You can't make any distinctions between the surface of the ocean and the sky. I mean, there is no horizon, no distinction whatsoever, and that is pretty daggone unnerving.
Yeah, give me a nice level turn. Right, stay right at 4,500. The steeper you turn, you might need a little bit more back pressure.
Now see how all you can see out that window is blue? I mean, that's the way it looks. You can't tell where you are at all. I mean, it is just so crazy. So this sight picture, you can see the land, but like you look out that window, you can't see really anything.
Damn, the city's hazed up.
Yeah, it is.
This flight was so amazing. I mean, flying to the Jersey Shore was just absolutely fantastic.
Just try and stay. Don't configure unless he's once he's a beam your wings.
Okay.
Just try and stay right at 1,500. I'm gonna help you out. Obviously, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
You probably won't be ready to land yet, but.
Oh, yeah, I see him there.
So right about now, you bring a power to 1,500. Get 10 degrees of flaps in.
First notch of flaps.
Let that nose come down. Nice and smoothly. Let it come down, let it come down. You want about 500 to 600 feet per minute.
Okay.
Good. Now we can turn base. Turn base. Wing Cessna 30 kilos, turning left base, 24 wings.
My side camera died, so this is the only angle I have now. And this camera's gonna die just before we land.
A little bit more, see that? You get eyes on the runway. Right, a little too low now. Probably. I'm gonna add you 20. You can add 20 degrees of flaps right now.
Okay.
Good. Now you see the runway, right?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't see it before.
You can turn final whenever you feel like it'd be a nice 90-degree turn. So right about now.
Okay.
Wings traffic, Mooney 7874 Victor, turning left crosswind, runway 24, wings.
Wing Cessna 50 kilos, turning final, 24 wings.
Bomber traffic, you got a Centurion over midfield. We're going to join the left downwind for runway.
Now you can add your third, all full flaps.
Full flaps.
And keep about 70 knots. And then when you get a little closer, you want about 5 knots.
Okay.
Looking good so far, though.
Hey, Manish, can we go? These are all Somerset.
Yep.
Wings, 859, pop alpha, taking off, 24.
Traffic,
He's getting ready to take off.
Wings traffic,
See you.
91 Quebec Sierra is clear of 24.
Yeah, he's good. We're good.
We're good?
I told him he can go.
Wings traffic, Mooney 7874 Victor, turning down on runway 24, wings.
Yeah, I just never seen that before.
He asked if he could go. And nice. So far, so good. You know, aim the nose right at the 2-4.
Okay.
That's like when you remember when I said if you crash, the aiming point is where if you hit the plane on the ground, that's where you want to be at some power. Now let it come down. Slowly take the power out. All the way out. Slow, actually add it back a little bit, sorry, my fault. Now slowly start walking it out.
And the camera died. But as you can see, we landed safe and sound and just taxied back to the upper ramp. Such an amazing flight! I want to be a pilot! Man, that was such an awesome flight. One of the things I absolutely have to do is I have to get another camera or something and figure out a way to have a camera looking like right out the window in the front. That flight was so awesome. So there was something called a TFR, a temporary flight restriction over Allentown. And so that kind of precluded us from flying from Wings Field in our normal student activity area. So instead, we flew east and flew the Jersey shoreline. Oh man, that was, for a first flight back, I couldn't have asked for anything better. It was amazing. I tell you, I cannot wait until I'm a licensed pilot and I can go out and share this stuff with other people and take people out and fly the shoreline and all that kind of stuff. Absolutely amazing. And I'm just so thankful that many of you decided to stick with me as I went through this whole grounding process, that nobody kind of went away or gave up on me or said any of the videos that I was shooting was stupid. It really did help me through this time. And so I wanted to document the entire journey, and that 2 months of grounding. The last time I flew, it was exactly 2 months ago. It was tough, you know, but you guys all made it possible. So I'm back to flying again, back to flight training, and I'm hoping now we can go forth because my CFI was fired up as well. He can't wait to see me progress. At any rate, thank you for staying with me. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. If you like this flying video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to send a comment or whatever, I welcome any and all questions, comments, whatever. All right. So this is Russ Kid. I'm out. Russ can fly because he's flying. Take care, y'all. Peace.